What up, Fire Fae Nation? This is Jessie, your Fire Fae with Fire Fae Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell down below for me. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, me being here helps me be my best self, which is helping you be your best self. So make sure, if anything resonates with you in this video, go ahead and share that on one of the social media platforms. We're on a few right now. So today's topic, again, we're doing another video. We're going to be unleashing our vivacious valuing system and understanding what value is. And you know what? That means knowing your worth, king and queen. Queen, kings, join me. So let's go ahead and chat about what we're going to chat about on Fire Fae Cafe. Again, Fire Fae Nation, thanks for tuning in so much. Jessie, your Fire Fae here. Love you guys so much. Appreciate it. If you were here for the last video, of course, Justin and Leah, thank you so much. Love you guys. You're so appreciated. Thank you for watching. And make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button yet again. Yes, do it, do it, do it, do it. Please, please, please. It's very helpful for me. And then, of course, justifiably, Jordan, clock your references. We'll be saying that today as well. So, conversation of the afternoon for now is value. What is value? Not your personal values we're talking about right now, but value in general, right? More of a self-value generalization, if you will. More on the inner goddess individuality series here we're working on at Fire Fae Cafe. So, what is value? How does one define that value? Can value be discerned today through any means? What has more value, love or lust, right? So how do people place value on each other? Do we place value on each other in regard, to something having monetary worth, emotional value? Are they having spiritual value? Talk your shit. I love you so much. You like the red? I did it. I did it. Simply, I did this for you, Simply. I love you too, Simply. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you. I know. I got to figure. I'm on my phone. I'll figure out how to drop a link and do all that here in a second, Jordan. One second. 1 second. Yes. That's how we roll here at Fire Fae Cafe. Thank you. So again, value. It's defined here like simple Google definition is value, the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something, right? Person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life. They internalize their parents' rules and values, used in a sentence, if you will. Many other simple synonyms for that word, obviously. Principles, morals. It says moral principles, ethics, moral code. So I guess we are talking about personal value right now. I think my dog has to go to the bathroom. Do you got to go potty? Oh, hold on right 1 second, guys. We're going to have to hit pause. We're going to hit pause. How do I hit pause? Oh, hold on. We're going to, hold on. Let's go. Come on, though. Come on. See, life happens when you're living the real life. Come on, Pablo. Come on, let's go. Outside. Come on. Sorry, guys. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties at Fire Fae Cafe. We thank you for your appreciation of joining and understanding us during these difficult times in need of the dog having to go to the bathroom. We appreciate you. We understand that your time is valued here at Fire Fae Cafe. We thank you for everything that you do. We love you. Okay. So eventually the dog's going to bark. So that's how this rolls. It's all good. Okay, hey, we're back. Oh, disaster averted. No doggy messes in the house. So you know how much carpet cleaning I have had to do because the dog is gone in the house. Anyway. Okay. Back to value. Our values are things that you actually believe are important in a way that you live and work. They should determine your priorities, and deep down, they're probably how they measure your self-worth as well. The value standard system, it depends really on what you're valuing, correct? Right? So the value standards we have, they come across as three general ideas and topics. You've got personal values, values endorsed by an individual. For example, some people regard family as their most important value and structure their lives so that they can spend more time with their family. Other people might value success instead of and give less time to their families in order to achieve their career and financial goals. Okay? And then you have the moral value system. Values that help you basically determine the morality of right from wrong. Now, everybody says that you're born with a natural moral system of right and wrong. Some people are, some people are not. We'll get into that. That's a whole nother TED Talk topic. We're not talking about the children pedophiles, though. It's all good. Sorry about that, guys. And then also, too, what people's aesthetic values, like what people value as visually appealing in regards to artwork, in regards to beauty, physical attractiveness in regards to their mate, is another form of value that we have. So, how do we gauge ourselves on this value system? How do we gauge the others around us on this value system of love? Possibly, if that's the one you're going off of. We're going more of a self-love basis here to go with this inner goddess type series here with the video we just did, the 7 little tips and tricks that I have found that are kind of like basis in regards to the 7 chakras as well. See, I'm still learning where are my points at? Where are my points? Any which way. Value. Do people allow themselves to be put in devaluing situations because they don't have self-value within themselves? Are you allowing yourself to remain in tumultuous or maybe toxic or non-healthy relationships due to the fact you feel like you don't deserve any better? Where does that value system come into play? Was this something that was dubbed was this something that was ingrained in you as a young child? Is this where you learn these values, or do you learn them more as you're going through your formative years? I would say middle school, high school, when you're growing up teen and figuring out into adulthood. Now, I know, like my personal self, I did a lot more growing in my earlier 20s rather than I did my teen years due to, being a mom and things of that nature. So when these values are either instilled or not instilled, does that mean that we allow ourselves as individuals to keep putting ourselves in these devaluing situations that ultimately affect our cognitive well-being, our mental health, our inner goddess that we're trying to unleash with this ferocity in this patriarchal, horrible society that we're forced to live in? Yeah, go women. It just kind of depends on how that resonates with you. So when I speak upon values, when I'm doing my readings and things of that nature and videos, um, remember, everybody's values are different. What something is okay for somebody may not be with somebody else. Like they spoke of how like now Cynthia Bailey is no longer on Housewives of Atlanta. And now the cheating scandal about her husband came out, like, oh, now we're going to want to see it. Oh, we got a storyline. Let's get her a contract, blah, blah, blah. But they were also stating that women in Atlanta, they understand this. This is just how it goes. Wait, what? That's how it goes? Okay. Okay. So are these women choosing to be in devaluing situations due to the plethora? See, this has got to come down. This has got to come up. Okay. Okay. We're figuring it out, guys. We're figuring it out. Are these women placing themselves in devaluing situations because of the lack of companionship maybe available in Atlanta, possibly, if that makes any type of sense? So when we start valuing ourselves and start putting boundaries in place and allowing our self-discipline to take a forefront in how we choose to govern our lives, are these women just a fate of their circumstance, or are they just willing to take whatever? Or are they understanding that maybe they like the polytheistic, polythea, poly, the poly lifestyle. I can't say the whole word, if that makes any type of sense. So does that mean they have any less value as a woman, as a person, as an individual, right? So then value also brings me to my next thing, the identity of an individual. So how do we identify that value in that individual, right? Do we identify whether or not they have value based upon our views, society's views, what we're told to view them as? Or do you want to do it on your own? So that's what people have to decide. So when I also talk about value in my tarot videos, remember that any type of value could be coming into play. It just depends on how it's coming into play into your aspects of your life. Remember, there are things always going on in the background that you cannot see, things that are either working for or against your favor. It is what it is. You take the good with the bad. And when that starts to happen, and it makes you start to enter that self-discipline stage, it helps you have more self-realization and self-consideration and understanding that your value is more important than the situation that you're allowing yourself to deal with. You start to adjust and you start to move differently. And when you start to adjust and when you start to move differently, you start attracting different individuals than around you. Why? Because you're putting off a different vibe. You're putting off a different energy. You're putting off a different aura. You're glowing differently, if that makes any type of sense. Like pregnant women, they say pregnant women have that glow. Like you can usually tell they have all that chubby happiness. Why? Because it's the first time in your life you're allowed to be fucking fat. I just went snarly and spit. I'm so sorry. I'm a dirty little vicious little hamster at times. My apologies. My apologies. So again, back to value. So are we basing people's value more on their aesthetic value, on more of their financial value to us in their lives? Does that then dissolve the morals and ethics that you have built or that were supposedly instilled in you in a younger age? Or are you able to do that just because they were not instilled in you in a younger age is the other question, right? So devaluing and diminishing how situations can make you feel is not always the best course of action in the way to move things and the way to move forward on things. And sometimes getting your Mae West on, clock your reference, go check out who Jordan is with that. That's so cute. Love it. Sometimes you gotta get your Mae West on him. Sometimes you gotta get your Mae West on. Like what? Yeah. Anyway, value. So the card that popped out was solidarity. I respect the power of solidarity and look for opportunities to unleash it. When a loved one has something tough, when a loved one has to do something tough, I'll heed their often silent, but sometimes loud and whiny call and participate in the toughness with them. Everything is easier when a partner, cohort, sidekick joins you. The only thing that's not easier is feeling resentment, which I suppose is the overall point. So stand in your solidarity. Stand in the fact that you deserve respect. Stand in the fact that you deserve the boundaries that you want in place respected as well from individuals in all facets of your life, okay? A person is more than just one thing. You're not just your body. You're not just your physical attribute. Enter booby, butt, penis, coochie, weirdo who likes freak pictures of the feet. If anybody who's got a hookup on selling feet pictures, let me know. I got cute feet. Anyway. So remember, follow your inner goddess tips and tricks. Don't let anybody put you in devaluing situations. Don't allow yourself to entertain devaluing situations when you know it's no longer serving you a purpose, okay? Don't be a doofy like me and blow up your whole life, okay? Plan and do what you need to do for yourself, if that makes sense. And the last two that popped up here with value, right? Honesty and vulnerability. You see my big old gut? I got to work on that. Honesty and vulnerability. Honesty. This heralds a wonderful time of rooting yourself in complete and total honesty. It might seem scary to tell the truth all the time with everyone about everything, but when you practice radical honesty, you can stop hiding and start relaxing. The best part is honesty from you inspires honesty from others. What results in a root and trust parade, and everyone's invited, except the bagpipe players, but you know they'll show up anyway. And then we have vulnerability. I allow myself to talk about my feelings without fear and external judgment of internal drama. When I express my feelings, a couple of funny things happen. I feel like a kindergartner. Everything gets lighter, easier, and filled with the comforting glow of honesty. Funny how honesty popped out with it, huh? Hey, no wonder kindergartners seem so fun and stress-free. Yes, the little kids when I was doing daycare stuff, not everything can go left and be totally like, oh my god, really bad, but they're like the happiest over like a balloon animal. It's great. The right coloring page will change a child's entire day. Okay? Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and end it. Thank you so much for tuning in for Fire Fae Cafe. Go ahead and unleash your vivacious valuing of yourself by following the 7 tips and tricks of understanding your inner goddess and also understanding your 7 chakras. Okay. So get that balance, figure it out, come within, because you know what? At the end of the day, only love is real and everybody wants love in some type of shape or form. So, thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell down below for me because my name is Jessie. I'm your Fire Fae with Fire Fae Tarot. So, again, we love you. Bye now.